Not flickering, just there, warm, unmoving, guarding. Now their words carry no weight. Projections drift away like smoke. Safety wraps around you. A shape moves near, not seen. Maybe a ringtone. Maybe words on a screen, perhaps someone reaching out when you least thought it. Things shift into place without noise. Quiet inside you turned into something that changes everything. A voice comes through. Loss was never part of it. Things shifted into place instead. Stay right where you are, wait without moving. When these words stop, what happens tomorrow will not resemble yesterday. Right this moment, the wait is over. Faster than thought, heavenly beings act for you, opening paths you never could have found alone. According to Archangel Michael, your presence here is no coincidence. A twist of events brought you here. Right before 12, a sign will appear, something seen or heard, that shows the thing you've held onto is now moving forward. Stay where you are. Something sacred stirs within these words. Be still now, dear one. The moment arrives without warning. Your being here makes it real. This quiet shift begins because you remain. Your reality shifts at this moment. Swift motion replaces what once dragged behind, says Michael the Archangel. What stood still begins to flow with sharp direction. A single word could hit you like thunder, gratitude flooding every bone. This kind of signal from beyond does not come twice. Stay through the silence, wait past doubt. Something real is already moving, whether you see it or not far off. A shift shaped by something greater is nearly here. Stay put. What comes next locks everything into place. A hum runs along these threads, washing out old weights. Doubt, static, thick air, leaving the way bare. Someone who never noticed you before now says your name in places where chances grow fast. That small act you did years back, then let go. It's rising up. A sudden message might arrive. A charge vanishes without warning. Plans change fast now. You feel it when it comes. That moment begins the thread. Something meant for you has been there all along, kept safe, needing only your presence to align. Right now, under tonight's sky, that shift happens. This goes beyond what words call grace. Here's a quiet moment that feels like being noticed after long silence. Gratitude lives in staying firm, even when falling apart made more sense. What comes next stretches beyond imagination, so vast it might feel unreal until it arrives. Trust comes first, then proof. That is how things work above. What shifts inside you at this moment, that shift is real. Belief begins when nothing is visible yet. Take a slow breath now. Notice the warmth there resting behind your ribs. It is real, not a dream. Close by, angels stand. The past rules no longer hold you. A voice cuts through the quiet. Michael is there, close, naming each weight you carry. Let them drop. Stay right here. Move only when it's real. Hang on till the finish. Right after it shuts down, everything around you changes how you feel. A noise. Here's something quiet. A stillness shows up when you least expect it. That moment, plain, simple, is your answer. Doubt stops there. A surprise approaches, divinely guided, addressed straight to you. Stay right here. Don't look past this moment. What is coming finds you soon. Wait, pay attention long enough. One moment clicks into place without warning. The thing you wanted carries a sound, a feeling that fits just right. It hums beneath every line here. A whisper carries your name through a doorway you've never stepped near. A talk is shaping up where someone will bring you into view. Something unseen unfolding quietly. You feel it shift inside you now. Being seen has already begun. Let every moment linger until the last. Your pulse matches a sacred flow, steady and sure. What comes into place feels almost too precise to believe. Watch how easily it fits together. A shift begins where skies once stayed still. Tiny moments click into place, shaping how things unfold. What you hear carries a hidden signal meant to wake something up. Things start responding when trust arrives. Waiting fades away. What wants to show up gets space to do so. Michael tells you change isn't coming from where you think. It arrives sideways, pushed by a person who means well. Their presence feels clear, untangled, truth runs deep in them. What they say rearranges what matters. A shift could come before the day ends. Proof this message matters. Your display might show a soft alert, perhaps a calm feeling settling in. When that moment arrives, hold on to these words. Here comes your cue. You've got support from above, always. What felt like empty hours was really set-up time, never payback. Something inside you was shaping up for exactly this moment. The wind has started to pull your way. Stay right where you are. Hold still. Let these words settle into your bones. Right here, right now, patience earns its reward. They whisper you did not fail. You cleared space. Hold on till the last moment. Now it ends. Then comes what shows up. Say who you are. Claim what is yours. Speak your yes. Wait right there beside me. Stay looking at these words. A force stirs near, touching the place where brightness inside you shifts awake. Magic leaks out now, visible, doing its work without hiding. Michael speaks, your thoughts have settled, making way forward possible at last. Calm was your decision. One breath held back from chaos, triggering unseen help to move. You've arrived at the place where thoughts take shape. Stay. In moments coming, signs appear. Not loud, yet clear. Skin tingles, heat rises without warning. Breath leaves your chest slow. Silence wraps close like something soft. It might seem ordinary, yet it means something. They're near, lifting what you mean to do, clearing hesitation, making space. Now you leave. Movement returns. Life unfolds as if each moment fits where it belongs. Right now, movement begins toward that meeting, that voice, that opening you've held space for. What felt impossible suddenly leans close. According to Archangel Michael, unseen worlds light up with your name. Sound of triumph hums close to where you stand, pulling quiet joys toward you. Wearing stillness like a shield shaped itself into honor. What was waited for now walks just ahead. Keep watching until the last second. A big surprise sits right there, ready. The instant hits like a quiet breath saying, this is it. Stay sharp all the way through. Hear things shift. Your rhythm changes as you read. Each phrase guides you softly into balance, happiness, maybe even surprise. When these lines finish, what is meant to happen has already been set. Your weight wraps up fast. No more delays stretching into days. This message marks the shift. The long pause done here. Take a slow breath. Hold on tight. Keep your eyes open. This instant is yours. Do not let it go. A pattern shows up when you look closely. Archangel Michael claims the air near you changes. Brighter light wraps wherever your name lands. A crack that shattered your warriors now speaks louder than silence. Walking forward means touching ground between who you were and what waits ahead. Humming beneath the surface, this message vibrates at a speed meant to stir purpose. Summoning wonders before they have names. Stay right here, that decision sparks alignment. Messages move through unseen hands toward those tied to your turning point. A door once closed might open now, since timing has shifted without warning. That person who looked away earlier could return simply because moments line up differently today. Grace speaks louder than words ever did. Rising comes naturally when pressure fades. Quiet steps carry further than shouts. Your turn arrives not with noise, but presence. Notice the glow near your name. It speaks without words. Stay quiet now. Let your chest slow down, heavy from battles that lasted too long. Here comes quiet again. The voice above whispers you arrive. Each hidden sob, each cold evening alone, each moment love won instead of rage. None of it was wasted. Hold still. This force must stay close. Since you remain, some hidden presence agrees to your release. Now comes what was meant for you. It stands confirmed. Before sunset, a tiny mark will show, soft yet clear, so your heart cannot doubt. This isn't just words on a page, it's proof. Clear, real. The sky listened, truly listened. Now everything shifts quietly at first. Take a pause right here, just for this breath. Now that you've started reading, a sacred shift has sparked near where your name lives. According to Archangel Michael, your silent struggles have been seen, truly respected. Twists, silence, abrupt. Stops, each one nudged you towards something invisible at the time. Stay here a while. close to the finish line. Right this moment, your spirit fits exactly where it needs to be. A sudden pull in the air brings quiet opportunities closer. What vanished long ago begins returning without warning. Stay near. This moment does not repeat. This changes everything. The quiet after chaos arrives. Life shifts without warning. Now, your things will find their place, clear and settled. Watch how peace slips in when least expected. With every breath, the weight begins to fade. Light wraps closer. Step by quiet step, something small might catch your eye. A number seen too often, a name that keeps appearing, a sudden coolness on your skin. This isn't random, it's pieces clicking into place. Michael speaks. What you say matters more than before. Say hopeful things. See how fast life moves in reply. Something shifts when you agree. The moment moves forward. This is no longer a pause. It becomes motion. Your life's central moment begins now. Wait here. Energy like this leads straight to what's meant to find you later today. A voice speaks your name, shifting the whole scene. This thing comes without effort. It shows up on its own. Stay right here. Every moment you hold on pulls it closer. The pattern around you hums with winning. Breathe into that stillness. Now, you stand steady, sure of your ground. Rising comes naturally when you know yourself. Shake off what drags you down by the time stars peak. Silence the clutter that hums too loud. Watch closely. What people do speaks louder than any promise they make. Look up. There stands Archangel Michael holding high a blade made of light. He speaks. The waiting ends here. Your sacred reward starts this moment. You remain right where you are. Just stay. Heart, do not go. This moment arrives just as your soul expected. Hearing these words means hidden signals inside are unlocking blessings right now. Michael declares the change is already underway. A sudden quiet shift. Old doors now swing free. Lines once tangled begin to straighten above. A stillness settles. Eyes unseen fix on your place here. Just where light meets shadow, you might notice it only after everything quiets down. A steady warmth sits behind your ribs. Not excitement, but something closer to certainty. This presence does not shout. It arrives when the noise fades, slow and clear. This shows it's real. Coming up, a few words you might want to pay attention to. Get set. Stay quiet. Allow your wish to come toward you. Wait instead of running. Accept what comes. Stillness gives strength. People who ignored you before will finally pay attention. Right now, your worth is growing in hidden ways, while chances appear that no one can block. A message shows up soon. Maybe a word, digits, or someone's name, says Archangel Michael. What seems plain holds something vast. Notice this. It bears the sky's full load. Look back at what you faced. Stillness speaks louder now, your quiet strength. It counts more than noise. Hold on just a bit longer. The sky notices when you choose courage without applause. This moment pulls something greater into motion. When reasoning pushes you away, stillness holds you here instead. Look up right now while air fills your lungs. Something new steps forward to meet you. A mark of plenty, kindness, and recovery rests on you. Once this stretch finishes, good things start appearing, fast. Silence fills spaces once loud with tension. Now sharp thoughts replace the blur of doubt. Stillness settles where chaos used to rattle. Where fear once stood, now move forward. Good news comes soon, Michael tells us. Stay calm, dear friend. This instant holds weight. Stay here now. Move away from nothing. A quiet shift hums just ahead, marked with your name. Right now, while air fills your lungs, skies peel open a signal built only for you. Walls crumble, each in its turn. You might miss some pieces. Yet each pause became purpose. Stick around since something gentle shows up by the finish. Could be noise, a note, or peace that defies logic. Still fits perfectly. Right here, right now. That's how it shows up. Not merely words on a screen, but something deeper dressed in everyday form. The moment arrives quietly, like a whisper under noise. Quiet signals slip into your space while you stay still. Mistakes and ache that didn't belong to you start fading out. A presence steps in, setting up quiet repair instead of noise. This brings an ending shaped by light, where nothing felt reachable before. Here comes a shift. Michael tells you the brightest chapter waits just ahead. Things are lining up to reveal what seemed broken was never lost. Not every prayer gets answered right away because some things need time to fall into place. Stick around till the last moment. This shift moves slowly, touching where you live, what you earn, how you connect. Light will come first. Quiet signs show up. A face softens, a laugh appears when it wasn't expected. Messages arrive from people long gone. Then, a clear thought, where to go now? That trace in the air, unseen hands have passed by. Stay still. Allow this truth to rest deep within you. Notice how calm begins to grow again. This quiet strength. That's when grace marks it finished. This isn't about waiting anymore. Movement begins here today. Behind you lies what is finished ahead. What starts now, type Amen.